you got here, who'd you talk to about the Purdue rivalry? Did you speak to any of the players that had kind of carry over?
Honestly, I talked to guys like Josh Sanguinetti. That was probably the main person I talked about it with. But honestly, I really don't know too much about it, if I'm being honest.
Coach Signetti talked about how Purdue is a much improved team compared to the one you guys played last year. What sticks out about them this year to you?
Yeah, like you said, they're much improved from last year. I feel like they're more physical this year. They're a very competitive team, even though the record probably doesn't show it. But they're a good team. We don't take them lightly, and yeah, they're better than last year.
When you've got a team that's going to use two quarterbacks the way that Purdue's planning to on Friday, how do you game plan against that?
Yeah, it's something different just going up against a two quarterback system. Obviously, they're two different guys, so we treat them two different ways. I just feel like Coach Haynes has a perfect plan for them, so yeah.
How have you seen Jamari Sharp just kind of grow over the last 2 years now that you've been in the room with him?
I see him grow tremendously, honestly. He came a long way since I met him. I've actually known him since middle school, so I've seen him play a lot, and he's definitely grown tremendously since the season started as well.
Were you guys friends back then, or just knew each other in the area? Or?
Yeah, we were friends. We went to the same middle school. We had the same classes together, so we were definitely friends. So yeah, I knew him since. Yeah.
Did he ever talk to you once you were in the portal from JMU?
I don't remember, but I don't think he did. I think he kind of just left him up to me, but he kind of probably already knew I was coming. So yeah.
I know you said you didn't know much about the IU-Purdue rivalry. Who are the loudest guys in the locker room talking about the rivalry?
Honestly, I don't hear it a lot, if I'm being honest. We just take it as another game. I know it's important to people around the community, so it's important to us, so yeah.
Do you feel like you've played up to your you had lofty expectations for yourself this year? Do you feel like you've met them?
Yeah, I feel like I have met my expectations. I feel like for me, it's just controlling what I can control. I can't control the targets I get and stuff like that, so even though I want to be the best version of myself, and I feel like I've been that, so yeah.
I believe the Thorpe finalists were announced today as well. You weren't one of them. Does that give you any extra motivation? Do you care about that kind of stuff?
I don't really look into that type of stuff. For me, it's just being the best version of myself. Obviously, I want to be one of those guys, but those are great guys up there, so hats off to them, so yeah.
How early on after you learned Haynes' scheme could you tell that he's a little bit evil and the schemes and looks he can throw at offenses?
Well, very early. So since JMU, I know he's a evil guy, like you said. He confuses quarterbacks, and I feel like that's what makes us so great. Quarterbacks really don't know what they're seeing out there. So yeah, he's great at what he do. So yeah.
Is it a hard scheme to learn?
Honestly, no. It might look like a lot from outside looking in, but everybody does their 1/11th, and I feel like it's not hard to learn at all.
Lewis Moore entered the portal about the time you got here and then ultimately ended up coming back this year, and he's been a big playmaker. What is it about him that makes him so successful playing with you in the secondary?
With Lou, I feel like his experience is what separates him. I feel like he's seeing everything. He probably don't like it, but he's Unc back there, so he's the old head. He's seen everything, so I feel like that's what separates him.
Do you call him Unc?
Sometimes I do. Yeah.
Does he like it?
Nah, he don't like it. He don't like it.
Byron Baldwin's seen more playing time as the season's gone on since he got back. What have you seen from him the last couple of weeks?
I've seen him mature tremendously. I feel like that's the biggest thing for him. He's always been a great player. He's going to be a great player as well. I've seen him mature. I feel like that was the biggest thing for him, so yeah.
I think you had said back in fall about Jaylen Bell that he's a guy you kind of see a lot of you in. Is it still kind of like that? Has he grown the way you kind of thought he could?
Yeah, he definitely has grown. I definitely see myself in him as well. He's a guy that I'm looking forward to seeing him play next year. I feel like he's going to be great for us as well, so yeah.
Traits-wise, what is it about him that you see, okay, that's kind of like me when I was his age?
Just like how he sees things, as a freshman to see patterns and know what's coming. I feel like that's one thing I did as a freshman. So I just feel like mentally he's above his time. So yeah.
How impactful was the week off for you this past week?
It was very impactful. We had some guys banged up, so it was impactful as a team as well. Just to get fresh and refresh our minds as well, because we went 6 games in a row. So I feel like it was great for us. So yeah.
2 more for D'Angelo. All right, thanks, D'Angelo.